how do you know how to choose a contractor? Okay, so you want to make sure that the contractor is licensed, and you go under statecontractorsboard.com, and they'll tell you that the contractor is licensed and insured and bonded, because it's nothing worse than to give a contractor a check and then never see them again. Or, you know, you've heard horror stories, and that was one of the reasons I became a contractor. What you want to do is you want to check the contractor's references, and then you want to make sure that the contractor has a contract. So in my contract, I have a pretty, simple contract that talks about warranties and terminations and all of that stuff. And then I do a line item of all the work that's going to be performed. Shopping, designing, construction agreement, everything I didn't give you a copy of the contract, everything that's going to be in the contract. So you want to make sure that you have a contract, because, it's not $5. It's some good money. And you want to also make sure of a payment schedule. So let's say, you pay for the design, and then you've got all your, you've got your bids together, and then the bids are based on reality, and we send you an invoice and a spreadsheet. Always get a spreadsheet so you know where you are. I take Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. Hate American Express because they charge me so much. But that way, if you're going to spend the money anyway, you can gain points, and people love that stuff. And that way, my office manager can just say, we're putting another $5,000. Is that okay? Send you an email. But however you pay, initially, you should get $1,000, and the design fee, whatever the design, is separate. But for the contractor, you can give them $1,000 initially, and then the next visit, they can ask for a 30% deposit on materials based on the cabinets and granite and so on and so forth. And then you put in progress payments as they see fit. Oftentimes, clients, especially if they've gotten burned, ask to be put on my insurance as a rider, and that's fine. If they have insurance, the insurance can be put on as a rider. And it's not, knock on wood, I've never been sued. It's not that, anything can happen. But like if something happens with your, the contractor, and you had water damage, you could go back to their insurance company and, say, pay me. And that's what insurance is for. So you want to make sure that the contractor knows what they're doing. You want to make sure. So the advantage of doing the design team is that a contractor will say to you, here's the granite yard, go and pick out the granite you want. But most people are like, I don't know what to do, I don't know. But that's not the contractor as the contractor. So if you sort of know what you want to do, then maybe you just need a contractor. If you don't know what you want to do, then maybe you need the combination of both. So we definitely want to make sure we have a contract. We want to make sure that we have drawings, and then also my cabinet guy does all kinds of drawings for the cabinets to make sure you know where the pullouts and everything are going to be. Any questions?
And on the insurance, what policy are we talking about? The contractors?
Contractors, yeah, contractors.
Can you ask for yourself to be put on it?
Lots of people do, yeah. Yeah, because you're an addition while the job is going on.
I see.
Yeah.
So that you're covered by his insurance.
Yes. So know that you're going to need dumpsters. Many clients want the porta potty outside, because they don't want workmen in their house, which is fine. So you have to allot for that. In this area, a 30-yard dumpster could be like $325 for a month. The porta potty could be, $150 weekly, and they come and empty it once a week. And so what I do is I put a lock box on the house, and once the job starts, so that the workmen can come in, if they need to be there at 7, and I can't get there exactly 7. So most people are not home if I could send everybody on a cruise during this period of time and have them come back after, it would be brilliant, and I would love that, because most people don't, you just don't look at this and say, oh my God, you look at it all together, because like I said at the beginning, it's a puzzle. One piece goes into the other piece to create the whole picture.